Alright, once you're into Herff Jones, make sure you log in. It's yearbook.biz and put in your username and password. What we're going to do is instead of going to book, we're going to go to library. And in our library, you'll see that we have images. And over here, let me close that real quick. And then over here, you can't really see it, but let me pull this over. We have ways to tag. This is crucial for our index. If not, we'll have a hot mess. So what we want to do is we want to come on over here, click on images, and you just browse for your photos. And remember, we put them in our little folder. So I'm going to go to Documents. I'm going to go to Kelly's Yearbook. And remember how I told you to put JPG? It's just a good practice. Now you can see why, because we want to make sure we grab the pictures we want. Now I have two that are separated, so I'm going to hold down the Control key and just click both of them. If I wanted to do a selection of all of my pictures, you hold down the Shift key, click once, and then that selects them all. So that was Shift. If I just do random ones, it's Control. So let me do it again. If I want all of them, I hold down Shift and click. If not, just I want this one and practice. Okay. Then when you choose down here at the bottom, let's see if I can get it to where you guys can see it. It says open, so I'm going to go ahead and open. Once you have them here, you're going to click upload. Alright, so now when I'm ready, this will come up and it says tag photos. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click tag photos. What's cool about this program is it develops our index for us. And so I'm going to click on here. I do not know who she is at this time, so you do not need to do a name tag. But I do know that that's for band. So I'm going to look for anything that deals with band. And I probably don't have that right now, but I do know band is a performance class. It's going to go in that section. If you don't know what section or topic your pictures are going on, look at the folios at the bottom of your page. Right? If you know who the person is, go ahead and you could type in any name. Do Amber, just because she's our editor. And notice all the Ambers come in. So you can then check whoever that is. Also, the other big one is keywords. Okay, keywords, this can become quite the hot mess, but it does help us because you can search. Notice as we uploaded stuff from other people, their keywords came in. So I do know that this is band. I'm going to look to see if there's anything that says band in here. So I'm going to go ahead and add band. Sometimes if things are not capitalized or lowercase, it will change. You want to really look to see if anybody's added the word band, and then you hit add. And now you'll notice it adds it. Anywhere I put it in the book, then I can search for those pictures, because let me show you what happens. When I go back over here to my book, oh, let me tag this photo real quick. So that's PE. So I'm going to go back over here, and the topic here, that was a class, so that's a core subject. I don't know who that is, so I'm going to skip names for right now, but the key word here is PE, and if I look, there's no PE. I'm looking. There is no PE. So I'm going to go back up here, and if I add it, then everybody gets to see it. So once it's been added, you need to kind of look. So I'm going to just go ahead and add it. And so now if I click this down, scroll, should be down here selected as PE. So now I'm good. All right. So if I go back here to my book, all right, any of these squares you can drop a picture into. So let me pull this over so you guys can see any of these gray things. Now notice when I click in here, I'm picking up a lot of other elements of the page. So just be careful not to change the template too much. If you do, let us know so we can fix it. And then way over here are your pictures. So you click here, and these are the most recent that were uploaded, so they're available. But sometimes you'll end up with all the pictures that have been uploaded. Just know your most current ones are the ones that you've just uploaded, so they'll be down here at the bottom. If not, you can just search, and so I had band, and just my band pictures show up. So this is going to be tricky because my window is kind of tiny for this video, but I'm going to take this picture of this band and I'm going to drag and drop it into one of these squares. So I'm grabbing it, and now you guys can see it, and I drag and drop. And there it is. Now you can't change it or resize it. What you want to, because you'll resize the box, what you want to do is double click on it and see now I have the different sizing. But I think it did a pretty good job putting it where it needed to go. So that's what we were talking about. If you crop it in too much, it might be too close. So that looks pretty good if this was the band page. All right, Let me practice again with the PE. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. I'm going to search for all my PE photos. Okay. And here's the PE photo. So let's see. So sometimes you can't put photos in just because you like it. Now, he's looking to the left, so we kind of want to give him some space. Notice how I double clicked in there and got the photo active, right? And we want to keep it straight and level. Now don't worry about the purple lines, those don't print, those are for guides, but he's ready to go. That's it. I maybe would even pull him up just a little bit. Oops, Control Z. There we go. I want to make him a little bit larger. There we go. Now he looks a little bit more centered on the page. And if you guys want, I think you have low resolution. I have access to high resolution. This does take some time, so I do apologize. This is what it looks like when it's going to be printed. It looks pretty nice. I'm going to go up here and just kind of scan it down so you guys can see. So it looks pretty good. We got the little floral going on top. Maybe we might want to put that also on top. But that would be the editors when we finally go through and look at the stuff. But looks pretty good.